Hey everybody, GC13 here. Taken as a whole, the writing on Summer Camp Island doesn't strike me as very twisty-turny. For the most part, when you watch an episode, you can tell what kind of experience you're in for. Well, Hall of Mooms, the 12th episode of Summer Camp Island's 4th season, took that general stability and turned it on its head. You see, before she sends Hedgehog off to get her broom, Susie has a warning for her.
The Broom Maker is very unpleasant to be around. You'll need to be on your best behavior if you want to leave his workshop broom in hand.
While the two agree that Hedgehog is a very inoffensive presence, Hedgehog won't be going alone. She'll be bringing Oscar as her spotter, and he's not an inoffensive presence. Hedgehog brushes Susie off, and she goes to get her broom. Now, where would you expect the episode to go from here? I'd wager that in a typical cartoon episode, the Broom Maker would seem like a pretty nice guy at first. But then, something would happen to upset him, and Hedgehog would have to find a way to make amends and leave with her broom in hand. In fact, in a typical cartoon, the twist would probably be that it was Hedgehog herself who upset the Broom Maker, and not clumsy and not an offensive Oscar. At first it looks like this might be the episode we're getting. As she and Oscar follow the map Susie gave her, Hedgehog is taking Susie's warning seriously, while Oscar isn't concerned. A good setup for an episode where one of them upsets the Broom Maker, with Oscar as the usual suspect, and the door left wide open for a surprise Hedgehog whoopsie-daisy. Your whoopsie meter should have set off a minor alert when Hedgehog gently insulted the landscaping with her "he must live alone" comment, and the Broom Maker revealed that he heard her remark. But have no fear, the Broom Maker seems to be a pretty chill dude. The episode makes its true intentions quite clear when Hedgehog comes right out and says what she had been told.
You've no need for nervousness.
Oh, Susie said you're unpleasant to be around.
Susie just finds it unpleasant to be around gentleness.
Everything the Broom Maker does says, "I'm a nice person." But then, when Hedgehog's fitting begins, Oscar continually interrupts. If this were one of those typical cartoon episodes, this would be where the double subversion happened. After it looked like we wouldn't be getting a grouchy Broom Maker, he would have been upset by Oscar and Susie would have been right. In the moment, that's all Oscar's interruptions seem to be good for, testing the Broom Maker's patience. Nothing happens, though. The Broom Maker gracefully waits for Oscar to finish, then tells Hedgehog the meaning of her measurement. The episode proceeds and drops us a tasty piece of lore. From the looks of her family tree, witchcraft skipped 2 generations in Hedgehog's family. When the broom is made and we're at the test block, we're at our last chance for someone to make the Broom Maker angry, and both of our kids give it their all. Oscar damages a cutout before the test even starts, and Hedgehog begins to speak ill of the test block's modernity before the Broom Maker invites her to get flying. It was all to no avail. The man is unflappable. I should have listened when the Broom Maker said he was just a nice guy, but years of watching cartoons has conditioned me to watch for twists. The writers of Summer Camp Island didn't want to include one here, though. They even paid off Oscar's distractions during the fitting process when he used his Spot the Difference experience to find the cause of Hedgehog's fear of her. We did get one more interesting opportunity for a twist before that happened and the episode ended, though. While Oscar and Hedgehog were in the Hall of Mooms, the sharp-eyed or alert to motion among you will have noticed a hooded figure darting through the background in some shots. While you might expect a shadowy figure to have some kind of importance to the episode, she doesn't factor in at all. We don't get to speak to her while Hedgehog is visiting her maternal ancestors, and the episode ends with the pleasant flight of Hedgehog and all of her witch mooms, finally free from a once useful but now pointless fear. Now it's bold prediction time. I think, and get ready for this because this is big, she's going to be important in some yet-to-be-released episodes. But seriously, though, she has to be, right? The other option is that she was a second anti-twist, and we'll never speak of her again. But, I don't know. 2 anti-twists in one episode? Besides, you can't tell me you're not fascinated. She wasn't in the flight with Hedgehog at the end of the episode, which means she's one of the few members of Hedgehog's Moom who isn't a witch. Summer Camp Island has left some things unexplained for me before, like where the other members of Susie's coven went after they turned the island into a summer camp, but that's backstory. Well, I think this mysterious Moom is a setup for a new story. What did you think about Hall of Mooms? Were you expecting someone to upset the Broom Maker before it was all said and done? What about our mysterious hooded Moom? What do you think we'll do with her? Let me know down in the comments below. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't, and make sure you subscribe to the channel for more cartoon videos.